Chapter 2: The First Cry in a Mountain Village. I was born in a small mountain village in western Zhejiang. Mountains surrounded us, and every morning the mist floated like a soft veil over the rooftops. After the rain, the air was filled with the scent of wet earth, a smell that carried through my entire childhood. Behind our house stood tall bamboo and a hill so high, it made our little mud house look even smaller. My first cry echoed from that home. The midwife was my great-grandma, 88 years old. She had delivered generations of children in the family, and I was her last. "It's a girl," she said with joy. But when my mother heard that, a faint trace of disappointment crossed her tired face. My grandparents smiled, their first granddaughter. The room glowed with happiness, but soon things changed. My mother had no milk. I cried endlessly. When he tried to feed me with a bottle, milk came out through my nose, soaking my tiny clothes. No one knew what was wrong, so they took me to the city hospital. That was when my parents first heard the words, cleft lip and palate. On the way home, they walked silently along the mountain path. The surgery will cost a lot, my mother whispered. My father said nothing. Back home, my grandparents waited anxiously by the doorway. "What did the doctor say?" Grandma asked. "The baby has a cleft palate," my mother answered quietly. Grandma frowned. She didn't understand the words, only the fear behind them. "Is it serious?" she asked. My mother sighed. "It means there's a gap in her mouth. That's why milk comes out through her nose. The doctor said she needs surgery when she's older, but it's expensive, too expensive." Her voice cracked as she dropped the cloth bundle on the table. The room felt silent. My father finally spoke. "Yes, it's expensive." He gently laid me in a cradle. Grandpa broke the silence. "As long as it's not life-threatening," he said. "Just be careful when feeding her." But my mother had already turned away. The door closed behind her. Father sat still on the bench, his rough, calloused hands rubbing against each other, the marks of years of hard work. He didn't speak. He never did when my mother was angry. That night, no one in the house slept. The sound of the wind and the baby's faint whimper mixed into the silence of the mountains. Maybe that was the first lesson life taught me, that love can exist even in silence, and hope begins in the quietest of nights. That night, the house was quiet, only the wind brushing through the bamboo leaves, and that was how my story began. Thanks for listening. I will see you in the next chapter.